In this tutorial, we're going to take the data here where the variable in column A is the diameter of a parent seed. These are pea seeds. And in column B is the diameter of the daughter seed. So we're looking at the size of the daughter's seed relative to size of their parents. And what we're trying to do is to estimate an equation much like this one. Well, exactly like this one, where we're going to use the size of the parent to predict the size of its daughter. And we're going to predict it using this equation, and what we're going to do is ask Excel to find us good values for A0 and good values for A1 such that when we plug in any value for the parent diameter, we get good predictions for the daughter diameter. We come over here, and first we have to make sure we understand which variables are on the left hand side being predicted and which variables on the right hand side that we're predicting with. And we're used to thinking of equations of this form: y equals b plus mx. That's something that you have probably seen in high school a lot. And y is always on the left hand side, that's what you're predicting. X is on the right hand side, that's what you're predicting with. This is important because the labels y and x, we'll see those in a minute. So let's go ahead and estimate our regression. We're going to go to the top of Excel where it says data. We're going to select that, then come all the way to the right to where it says analysis, and we're going to choose data analysis. It's going to give us a box, and you're going to have a lot of different things to choose from, and you're going to choose regression, and you're going to hit OK. Then what you want to do is, you starting from this box, first it tells you to input the y range. Well, the y range is the left hand side variable, what you are predicting. And I've labeled these conveniently for you. I've got it here, y. And so I'm telling you this is y, and so we're going to select all that. And notice I'm also selecting the variable label, the name of the variable. Next, it wants us to know the x variable, the x on the right hand side that we're predicting with. So I'm going to come over here and select everything in the x variable, including the variable value, all the data and the variable label. Once I've done that, I want to make sure this labels box is clicked, because when we selected the data, we also selected the variable label, its name. And that's all we need to really select. And I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And this is what it gives you. And these are the good coefficient values. So we started with this equation right here. And what we wanted were good values of A0 and A1. What turns out from the regression output that a good variable value for A0 was 12.7531, and a good value for coefficient A1 is 0.264627. What this means is that if we want to predict the daughter diameter based on the parent diameter, we can just use an equation like this: y daughter diameter equals, then we just use our equation. It's going to equal 12.7531 plus 0.264627, and then multiply that by the parent diameter. And let's just put in a hypothetical value for the parent diameter of 10. When we do that, that equation is going to spit out a value of 15.39937. So when the parent's diameter is 10, we predict the daughter diameter will be 15. And that's how you do regression in Excel.